Hey, we are Chris and Teresa and are obsessed with all things fiber and guiding you on your fiber arts journey. We own a successful fiber processing mill, an online needle felting business, experienced at raising all fiber animals, and are renovating a 100-year-old school into a fiber arts retreat center.
Processing, needle felting, yarn, roving, fiber animals, and our renovating progress are all topics discussed here. Think of this as your one-stop shop for advice, information, tips, and getting your questions answered on all things fiber, from raising the animals to the finished product and everything in between. So pull up a seat, make sure you're cozy, and get ready to be inspired while you learn. This is EweTube.
Welcome to EweTube 119.
The unedited version.
And they made me sit down because they thought of a song that reminded me of the...
Uh-oh.
Back a few months ago, I was headlining a great big nightclub. And he put me up a couple of days early. I came in a couple of days early, and they put me up at what they call the Star Suite. Oh Lord, it's hard to be when you're perfect in every way.
Okay.
Hey, you picked it.
How did you pick it? Oh gosh.
There's no dancing?
Okay.
All right then. I got it.
Enough of that.
Well, that brings us right into one of our questions. How about that? How many job applicants were there for the general manager position? By the way, this is Mike Peterson, general manager of the Nome Schoolhouse. 321, I believe.
321 applicants.
Mm-hmm. And what uniquely qualified Mike for the job?
His humbleness,
The
obviously.
song says it all.
His humbleness.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. There you have it, folks.
Yep.
Okay, back up top now. Teresa, what I can't say this word straight, is breeding in full swing.
I'm not, but the sheep are.
The sheep
Sheep
are.
are.
So how's it going? Have they?
There's been a few mishaps where, and
They're
yeah,
still jumping and.
they did, but they've been staying in.
Oh, good.
There was a few more episodes, but they're staying in now.
So we're gonna have fun lemming. Yay!
Yes.
Yay. Yep. Yes, and Chris has been spinning alpaca for a dear customer, and it's beautiful and going very well. And felting for a new kit that is this close to
very
debuting,
close.
right?
Yes, the instructions are written.
I saw them. They're amazing. Y'all are gonna really like this. You're gonna like this kit, Mike. Yeah.
I've seen it.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yep. Okay, and then I have to say something. I got a call from a teacher in Enderlin, and she wants to bring her class out to the Nome Schoolhouse to do a tour because they read this book every spring, and it's about, I'm gonna get this wrong, forgive me, something about somebody's raising a goat, and then they shear it and they spin it and they weave with the fiber. Forgive me if that is wrong, but something on that order. But it has to do with mohair. So she wants to bring her class out here to see, after they read the book, to see the process and to meet a goat, an Angora goat, and to see how this is all done. And oh wow, if this is what we're all about. So cool. Brings the educational circle full circle. Just amazing. So we're really excited. That's not till late this spring, but it's going to be it's going to be awesome. Yes, and on that note, we are now in which brings us why we have dear Mike here. Also, we are in full swing of getting our fundraising going for the fiber education herd, because that is a crucial piece missing here at the Nome Schoolhouse. So we have some really exciting ways to partner with us to do that, sponsoring some of these animals, and just kind of stay tuned. And yeah,
We have the Giving Hearts Days coming up in February as well, and we're working toward that.
Yeah, so we have some exciting things coming up. Isn't that right, Mr.?
Yes.
Yes.
Mr. Fundraiser.
Mm-hmm. Mike has been busy sending out letters and whatnot. Yep. Yeah, and then this new kit, but you can't show the new kit, can you?
I think we'll show it next time.
Okay, next time, stay
Because
tuned.
then you should be able to buy it.
Yeah.
Then too.
Okay, that'd be awesome.
I think we gave a sneak peek of it a while back. A couple episodes ago.
Yep. Yeah, and there is some new colors and whatnot listed on the website for
needle felt
purchase. Yeah. Yeah, and I don't know.
I don't know if I'll have to share a picture.
Yeah.
There's a buffet behind us.
A beautiful buffet that has drawers and hidden drawers. It is so cool. It's amazing.
And we had just a basic table sitting there, and now we have a beautiful buffet.
Yeah, so if you come next week, if you come and visit us soon, you will see the.
Then we've been working on our design challenge.
Yeah, we just finished. Oofta. We had double the room sizes. Yeah, 2 days to finish. Mike, what do you think? What did you think of the rooms?
They both turned out spectacular.
Cool. And for those of you that came to Thirsty Thursday, because y'all are watching this on Saturday, you might have been able to vote if you were here on Thursday and see the rooms.
But you guys can vote below.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just in the comment section, just pick your favorite room. So our room was the Nome room, the Nome Wildcat room, and that was room number 2. So we had to do a wildcat theme, and so we decided to put chalkboards in the room so it looked like a classroom. We used a lot of the old desks as the nightstands, and we have a lot of pictures and trophies that come from the school, a t-shirt pillow on the bed, some of the uniforms that we've been given, and trophies and report cards are on display up there on the shelf. And down here's another trophy and a desk. So there's 2 beds in this room. And this up on the wall is Roy Johnson's Letterman sweater and his picture, and we were given that a couple years ago.
And now it's properly displayed. It looks amazing.
And then on the opposite wall we have the Nome Flashes, which were the school newspaper, and they're all in the frames on the wall there. And then we wanted lights to be above, because there's not room for nightstands, we wanted lights there, so we put lights up on the wall, and there's more report cards and trophies. And there's a little shelf behind the bed so that you can plug your phones in and you have a place to set your things. There's the chalkboards and a comfy chair that folds out into a bed for extra guests. And we have an alphabet above the chalkboards. And in the bathroom we have an old newspaper on display. And that's the Nome room.
And we did the Charlotte's Web room. And this was donated. Myrna Stallman was generous enough to sponsor this room. And so we did it in her honor. As we walk in, you got a nice comfy chair there. And on the wall, we have some sayings from Charlotte's Web. And there's the book. And then above that is Myrna Stallman said why she likes the book Charlotte's Web so much, and on YouTube 108.
So this is Charlotte's Web, and I really love the story of Charlotte's Web because Charlotte was a very kind individual and had lots of very pithy sayings about this. And Charlotte knew that she was going to die, but before she died, she made sure that she had many, many eggs laid. And some of them went home with Wilbur the pig so that her children could keep Wilbur company. And I look at this like dealing with the knitting community. We have many, many knitters who have great designers, and too many of them have already passed away. But when I look at what they have done for us, we have very many memories because they have taught all of us so many things, and we can just keep on enjoying what we have been taught by those people.
And so I transcribed that and we typed it up and put that on the wall there. And there's a microwave and a little Keurig. And up there we have some yarn balls and some knitting needles and a coat rack there with some old school hooks. And now we also have the rocking chair that Myrna loved. And as we go through, we have a divider here. We have a little shelf behind the bed with plug-ins and a lamp, and there's an old school window with patterns of knitting supplies, and there we have some rugs that Myrna made, and they're just absolutely gorgeous, and we have put them on the wall there, and there's a lace knitting book there, knitting knowledge there, and then there's 2 shawls that Myrna wrote, and Myrna's book is right there. Myrna Stallman, there she is, an amazing book. And then we have on the other side, there's another shawl and some more of those beautiful rugs that she made. And there's an antique picture of a woman knitting, of course. And there she is. And then as you go out into the bathroom, there's another view of the little sitting area. There. And then you turn, there's a little microwave there too, in the fridge. And the chair is so comfy. And we put a room divider in there, which is kind of nice. And in there we put new towel hangers and towel shelf, and put a new shower curtain, and that's it. All right. That was cool. The rooms came out beautiful, and yeah.
Totally awesome.
Yeah, really awesome. So fun. Yes, and then we have the gym wall. It's complete. Kathleen Gilbertson did a beautiful job weaving it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it looks amazing.
Mm-hmm. What do you think of the wall in the gym?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we get many compliments on it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So cool. Yeah, good to have it completely done.
And if you haven't heard us talk about it before, it's made with roving, and it's woven, and yeah, it's the entire south wall, or half of the south wall of the gym.
Very unique. And we did it to help with sound, is where we got the idea to weave the whole wall. And it's taken a little time, but...
Yeah, somebody asked how long it took today.
Oh,
I think we haven't timed it.
yeah.
Started a while back.
Many pounds of roving up there. Many. Yes, yep. Mm-hmm. And rooms 10 and 1 are the next rooms that we're going to be doing a little design challenge on. And both of those rooms are not sponsored yet. Mike himself here actually has sponsored 2 rooms, which is such a blessing to us. We're so thankful for that. And so rooms 10 and 1, they're next to be done, and we would absolutely love if someone would come forth and sponsor them. Anything you have to say on that respect? Jim?
That you get to have a plaque outside the door in memory of whoever or in honor of whoever you want. And it helps us out a lot.
Very much so. Very much so. And then, all you YouTube folks out there, we are going to be decorating for Christmas here real soon. And we are asking everyone out there to make an ornament, if you so choose, and send it to the Nome Schoolhouse. And we are going to have a special YouTube Christmas tree that they're all going to live on forever and ever. Every year they'll be displayed on there, and hopefully we'll just keep adding to it and have to get bigger trees.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
Yeah, so yeah, if you all want to, that would be really cool. Just send it right to
the Nome Schoolhouse.
Yeah.
200 First Avenue, Nome, North Dakota, 58062.
Yes. And questions?
First one, what did you do with all the radiators?
They were recycled.
So last time I showed what Libby's apartment looked like before we fixed it up, and there's radiators in there. And we took them out.
We had to take them out in order to repair the floors, and we weren't able to get them operable, so we just recycled them.
What project did you have the team working on? So last time we shared, was it last time? It was last time where we did a team building project with our team.
Were you going to share the picture?
I didn't take it yet, but yes.
Okay.
If I remember to take it, I'll share it. And we did a little needle felting team building project, and that's what we were working on. And we made little pennants. Everybody had a letter, and we put it together, and it spelled excellence. And yeah, everybody needle felted their letter, and that was our practice. We want to do team building for other businesses here, to have them bring their teams here, and we would do these.
So what did you think of it, Mike? Because he I think you did a C. Did you do a C?
I think so.
Yep.
It was uplifting.
Thank you. Perfect. Well put. Because we correlated it as everyone did their letter uniquely their own, and when they were all put up, they made the word excellence, and everyone shares a part in the excellence that we want to provide all folks walking in the doors of the Nome Schoolhouse. Yes.
What temperature does the water need to be to remove lanolin from a fleece?
Higher than 110. I like to see it about 140. Some folks, depends what you're using as a scouring aid. An Eco Scour, for us, with our soft water here, it performs well around 140. And that's what we like to see, but some folks like it more like 160, 165. So.
Do you have a group of people who make decisions, or just people with titles who make decisions? We want to know whether you have a board meeting once a year or make decisions as they come up.
We have a group of people that make decisions. There's some decisions Chris and I meet like at least once a week and go over things. We make a lot of decisions. Otherwise, we do have a board, and we have them meeting weekly as well.
Yep. So. And then we have a separate Shepherd Industry and the Nome Schoolhouse. We're separate, so we have a board for our nonprofit as well, the Nome Schoolhouse board. And they meet once a month or so. And then we make the decisions together.
So we don't have a prize winner again this week.
Really?
We had someone guess. They had accurate information, but it wasn't exactly what we were doing. he said that we worked on a project together,
Yes.
which was the needle felting cushions,
Which is so right.
and that was what we did before we partnered. But there was an activity, something we were doing.
Yeah. And I did have
it took several hours to do this thing, and while we were doing this, that's when we schemed this up.
Uh-huh. And it is, I did have a staff member, and it is on YouTube. That's a hint.
It was on
Do you know
YouTube.
what it was?
No, not now.
Oh, you thought you knew?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Oh, that's
So maybe we haven't shared it as much as we think we have.
Huh. Interesting. Okay, next, if we don't have any answers, we'll
tell you.
tell you next week. Yep.
But she was able to find it.
Yes, she was.
Mariella was.
Yep.
All right. So upcoming events. We're open every Thursday, except for
Come see us.
Thanksgiving.
Yes, except for
We will
and
not
Christmas.
be. And then this weekend, going on right now, if you're watching this, is the very first needle felting retreat at the Nome Schoolhouse.
Yes.
And
Exciting.
December
cool.
4th is the catch-all basket weaving class, which is full. And then
we do have a waiting list for that one.
Yes. And then Nome for the Holidays is December 10th through the 12th. December 10th is our dinner concert with the Majo sisters up here in the dining room. And on Saturday we have a vendor, it's a maker's market in the gym. We have several vendors, we juried them today actually. And they'll be in the gym, we'll have concessions all day. And that's from 9 to 5 on Saturday. And then Sunday is the We're in the Christmas Mood dessert concert, and that's at 2:30 on Sunday.
Yes. Yes.
And
And that takes us to the end. Yeah, God bless you all. Thank you for watching, supporting, praying. Oh, it's been an amazing journey thus far.
Yes, thank you.
And that's all, folks. Nicely done! Woo!
Okay, here we are.
We are Team Charlotte.
That'll be
Yes,
interesting.
and this is
This is the end where we just came up with our team name.
Team Charlotte. This is my daughter, Katie Olson, of course, the event coordinator here at the Nome Schoolhouse. This is Mariella Welly, and she is the fiber mill worker extraordinaire. And I'm Chris,
The yarnologist.
the yarnologist.
Hello, we are Team T with Libby. This is Elizabeth Perlyberg, Taylor Roosevelt, and I'm Teresa. And we are doing the Nome Room, which is room 2, and that it was sponsored and in memory of Marvin and Marcy Johnson.
Oh Lord, it's hard to be humble. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.